We should eat something before we go. What do you say, Hubert?
Surely you understand that this is no time for dawdling. Or have you already forgotten our mission?
Don't be like that, Hubert. Who knows when we'll have another chance to eat?
You think I don't know that? That's precisely...
What do you want? You used to like eggs, right? You want some eggs?
Hey, are you even listening to me?
You should eat something. I think it would make Asbel and Sheria very happy, don't you?
It seems I have little choice in the matter. Very well. I give you exactly 20 minutes. I'm a busy man.
Everyone stay on your game!
Strike! Not yet! Yes, your ball!
That one was for the lady next door!
Are you close with that craftswoman, Hubert?
I barely know the woman. We were in the same unit once. That's all.
Come on, you can tell us the truth, Hubert.
You're on my case too? It's none of your business.
Well, you don't need to be so mean about it.
Hey, take it easy, you two.
Let me ask you something then.
All right.
How are things with my brother? Don't tell me you reunited after 7 years and nothing's happened.
No, nothing happened. Shut up.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
You're very sad to announce this will be a piece of
What's our motto?
Never give up! You're very sad to announce this will be a piece of And just like that, I win again!
What happened?
This well went dry long ago, but while it's no longer a source of water, it's become famous as a source of high-quality salt.
This is a rough country. I didn't realize what people had to endure just to get a drink of water around here.
Enough. There is something we must discuss. I want you to fight me.
Huh? What's this about?
Frightened?
No, I don't understand why you're doing this.
I will be happy to tell you, should you defeat me. Now draw your blade. It's time to battle.
Now! There! Okay! Heed my call! No one can stand before my blade! Victory is mine. Now tell me what that fight was about.
I wanted to test you.
And why is that?
Earlier, you remarked on what people had to endure just to get water in these parts.
Yeah?
After what happened to Duplamar, the water in Uliberte is likely threatened.
And you think it's going to run out?
It is definitely possible. And as it is my duty to defend Strata, I felt it necessary to test the limits of your power.
So, what's your verdict? Did I pass your test?
It seems that way. Had you lost to me, I would have ignored the President's orders and fled this desert forever. But alas and alack, it seems we do have the power to save Strata after all.
Hubert, Look, we'll talk later. Let me get Sharia to treat your wounds.
Thank you.
Is Strata's survival truly the only reason you challenged Asbel?
Do you accuse me of plotting something else?
Your actions may be harsh, but from my perspective, you wanted to give Asbel an opportunity to defeat you. I gather that you defeated him in combat previously. Perhaps you were concerned for your brother's pride?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You strike me as a fascinating and unusual man, Captain Malik. Perhaps you and I will someday have time for a more leisurely discussion.
Hubert, Sharia's on the way, so... Huh? What's going on, Captain?
Nothing.
You're very sad now. This will be a piece of cake. Good. Sometimes I get so lost in serious thought about what...
This won't take long. Strike! There!
And just like that, I win again!
This won't take long. Strike! There!
What the? Over already? I don't anticipate a challenge.
There! You're mine!
Yay, all right! I did it! Go me! Yoo-hoo! Hey, what is it, Hubert? You've been stealing glances at me all day.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, come on. You never used to hold back in the old days. What's on your mind? You know you can tell me.
Skirts a little short.
What? I can barely hear you.
Nothing. My, but it sure is hot today.
Well, we are in a desert.
We've been expecting you, Lieutenant Oswell.
Here are the instructions for getting into Fendel. The Fendelian army has stationed a platoon at Warrior's Roost. One of the spies that we sent to infiltrate Fendel is with them. When we arrive, we will make contact with the spy and have her lead us into Fendel. Watch yourself at all times. If we're discovered, it will make our mission quite... Now then, let's be...
Oh, hey. You used to live in Strata, right, Captain? Do you want to visit any old friends before we move on?
Thanks, but even if I did, we don't have time. We must focus our efforts on the pursuit of King Richard.
Pardon me, Asbel, but did I hear you say your former Knight Academy instructor once lived here in Strata?
Yeah, I did. Why? Does it matter?
No, I'll save my inquiries for a more opportune time.
Oh, sibling alert! Hey, so is traveling with your family totally awesome or...
Not particularly.
Oh, right. Because he knows all about your childhood secrets or whatever, yeah?
This isn't a vacation, you know.
Fine, whatever. Ignore my questions. So, Asbel, got any embarrassing stories about your little bro?
Are you even listening to me? And while I'm at it, just how were you able to solve the Valkanist problem so easily?
What, that? Oh, I don't know. Just intuition, I guess.
You can't fix a problem like that with intuition.
It's okay, Hubert. That's just how Pascal is.
My favorite food is bananas, and my favorite color is yellow. Hey, this is fun! What else do you want to know?
Ugh, never mind.
Okay, but if you ever think of anything, just let me know.
Ridiculous. I've never met a more suspicious character in all my life.
I know she's kind of unusual, but we couldn't have survived this long without...
I'm not denying what she's done. I'm saying it's dangerous to put blind trust in her. I can see this is lost on you. Very well. I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on things.
Hubert, come on.
Looks like our agent hasn't arrived yet.
Say, you've got one of them new models too, huh? How do you like...
The output on these babies is incredible. They suck Elith from a Creus like nothing I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, they can do that now? Here, wait, let me... So the Creus goes here, and the transformer circuit is that little...
Hey, stop bothering us.
That's weird. I wonder who designed... I better take another look.
What are you doing? Stop that! Do you want to get us all...
Don't worry, little bro. I'll keep my distance.
Those guns were unfamiliar to me as well. Is the military up to something?
What is it, Captain?
Oh, nothing.
I don't like it here. Everything seems so... aggressive.
Skilled fighters come from across the world to compete at Warrior's Roost. Power is the only law in this place, and battle the only justice.
Conflict should be a means to an end. Why would anyone fight just for the sake of fighting? Why does this place even exist?
Skilled fighters need a place to test their mettle and aspire to new heights. Perhaps this is a world that only they can understand.
Hey,
Are you folks waiting for a certain Fendulli? I have a letter from her.
Our spy's commanding officer has grown suspicious of her actions. She will be unable to meet with...
So how do we get to Fendel?
It would seem we'll have to find another way.
Sophie, Pascal,
What do you think you're doing?
That wench tried to steal our weapons!
I just wanted to look at him. Come on. You can't have her.
What's this? Trouble me. And who would you be? Perhaps the Fred? Oh, yes. We know all about your plan to infiltrate.
I will thank you to avoid such filthy accusations, sir. We have come to challenge the champions of Riot Peak. Nothing...
Is that so? Then you won't mind if we're your first opponent. And while we're at it, perhaps a small wager will make things more interesting. If we win, and we will win, you're going to tell us everything we want.
That seems to be a fair challenge. We're here to fight, after all. And
Bold talk for a little mama's boy.
Wow, you were all like... Was that a wise thing to say?
it seems our agent friend has been taken captive. If we want to reach Fendel, we'll have to rescue her. As such, we'll need to defeat those men and set her...
Riot Peak, huh? Wow, the names of all the former Riot Peak champions have been carved here. There's a couple of women, too.
Does that sort of thing interest you?
Back at the academy, we used to talk all night about one day challenging the Guardians of Riot Peak.
Well, I'm glad you boys had something to get excited about. Now please don't tell me you miss those days.
No, not really. But it wasn't just boys, you know. Maybe one of every 3 students was a girl. Probably not what you expected, huh?
Wait, hold on. Seriously? And you talked all night?
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, of course not.